Hello to all my friends out there. So for the past few days, I've been buying 7 days worth of meals. And so I have bought about a month's worth of food for about $21. So tonight I'm making this gumbo. They had these at 99 cents only. So when they have those, I try to buy a few because they don't always have them. So last night I had pinto beans. So what I'm doing with this is I'm just using the food I have. And this will be good, believe it or not. I buy these at Walmart. I think for canned pinto beans, I'm going with these. Okay, so now I want to use my Canadian bacon. Okay, I hope everyone is doing okay. So I'm being really, really cheap, and I'm buying cheap food so that there's no possibility that I'm going to run out of food anytime. 3 to 6 months worth of food is good. And what I do is once I buy it, then I, start eating it down. So what I bought Canadian bacon, and so I put one of them in a little plastic bowl, and the other ones, I got about 4 or 5 of them. How long we're going to be able to consume pork remains to be seen. It's always been pretty safe in the U.S. These are good because you can make burritos. Here's one of my burritos from last night, one of my chicken burritos, so I will zap it. This is working out really good. I have more chicken stuff left, so I will, and within about 1 minute, these are ready to go. So that's the great thing about this. Oh, I can't find my little plates. So I will just zap my burrito, and then, I can eat it as I cook dinner. So, I've been buying all kinds of stuff, just with the idea that there is no way I am going to let myself ever run out of food, if I can avoid it. But, we never know. I don't eat this part. I don't think it's edible. I'm not sure. Like on the rinds of the bologna, I usually peel that off. I don't eat it. I think you could eat it if you wanted to. I think it's best to be removed. And then I'm going to put this in my gumbo. It's going to be tasty. So I have a lot of soup that I made in the freezer, and I'll be making more too. The soup is good like when you need something. That's my burrito. So what I want to do is I want to fry this up a little bit before I put it in my gumbo. Normally I would fry it and then I would make the gumbo in the same pan, but I wanted to show you guys the Canadian bacon. I was able to get this. This is good in beans. So, in gumbo, you can put that in beans, you can put chicken in that, you can put beans, So see how that little piece of this is the thing about, the Chinese when the pork was breached. The pork eaters were mostly the poor people. So I got 4 of these for about $2. So here's my burrito. I made those last night. So it just takes a minute to fry this stuff up. And I still have more chicken filling for my burritos. So tonight I will, I will make burritos and I will freeze them. And in my refrigerator, I still have Rotel tomatoes. I learned that you could grind your Rotel tomatoes up and use it like salsa on the channel TJ Preps. She's another one who's not messing around, who's taking this coronavirus thing serious. In my case now, I'm prepping for disease and quarantine. But at my age, the bigger danger is something happens, with the Social Security, like it did in my case. So see how yummy my chicken burrito is that I made last night? So when you can get these and you can zap them in 1 minute, and these are cheaper than any burrito you can buy. Those little burritos for $33? This would be cheaper and much better. And then I usually make about 4 cups. This is chamomile tea. I bought this at Dollar Tree today. So I will just put my Canadian bacon in there, and that's plenty of meat. There's rice, there's beans, and there's bacon. And this is going to be a nice little meal, especially with my chicken burrito. Owie, it's hot. Yummy. So, this is going to make quite a bit of gumbo, 4 cups, and that was $1. I stir it continuously. So I wanted to buy about a week's worth of food, but I only wanted to pay like $1 a day. So they just happen to have these at 99 cents always. They don't always have them. And then I bought this. This is very good with turkey burger or hamburger. And I bought this one. I usually add meat to them or whatever I happen to have. Then I bought some soup because the soup is good if you have like these little burritos. You can have soup with a sandwich or soup and crackers. And I bought a can of pasta sauce. I thought this one looked good. It said Italian sausage. I was just buying anything I thought looked like I might want to eat it. And then they had this split pea soup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I bought 2 cans of evaporated milk. You don't want to take a chance of running out of milk. That's going to be bad. You can fortify your food with a little milk as well. And I bought a package of flour tortillas. Those were $1 for 8. And then I'm having some of this grape drink. I think this is a good thing to stockpile, so that you don't run out of a drink. And what I did is, you mix it up 1.5 cups for 2 teaspoons. So I mix this up, and before the night is out, I'll drink it up. Oh, no. That is messing up my display. Any of you who have channels might not want to stack your stuff. Okay, now I still have candy from Halloween. Okay, so now let's take out a little of my gumbo. It should be about, I'll clean that up in a minute. It should be ready to go, just about. I'll just take out a little. So I have my Canadian bacon and my beans in there. And this is, what's good about this is it's good tomorrow. And if you don't eat it all, you can freeze it. This is good. So this is how life starts getting really, really cheap. You're making soup. You're buying food for a week for like $7, except for the meat. And so for a month, you need 30 of these meals, some kind of meals. This is working out good. The canned food and the meals. That way I know I have a nice big pot of soup, or I have a big pan of spaghetti, or I have, some rice and meat, or I have some nice burritos. This wasn't a very good display, but this is good, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.